Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be building an epic mine that we can just dive on into. So, I hope you guys are ready. So guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on a mine. So here recently I've just been kind of going down a mine and really taking a long walk all the way down. It's really not very efficient. Like we take a trip, we go all the way down here, blah, blah, blah. We go down our little tunnel, which is just, you know, sort of ugly. It's not really a great mine per se. And this is Minecraft. So one thing that we should work on and make a really nice, or one thing we should do is make a really nice mine. And so I think this is going to be a good project that is going to, I don't know, be pretty great for a time lapse. So I have right here the area that I want my mine to be. Now, the reason I want this here is because I'm trying to keep a lot of things sort of in the same area, because with Minecraft, you can't really chunk load too much. Now, I think there are ways to force chunk load, you know, with hoppers and things like that. I don't know if it's still a thing in this version, but usually the only place that's chunk loadable is spawn. So that's usually something that you have to keep in mind. And spawn is like a little ways over that way. So I want to try and keep everything within range of me. And so we have a huge area that we can work with. All the chunks that are currently loaded are the ones that are visible. And so we should be able to work through most of this area. And this is going to be a great place to have a drop mine. What we're going to do is we're going to dig this straight down to average mining level. And from there, we can actually use ladders and things like that. But what we're going to do is it's going to allow us to just drop down and land right in the center, so that way we can get down to our mine super efficient. And then what we'll do later on is we'll make an easy way to get out. For right now, I think we're going to use ladders to get out. But later on, we're going to use water elevators, and we might try other elevators. I don't know. This might be our elevator tryout area. Also, we're going to need an area for redstone testing, and we need to really figure out where we're going to do that. And I'm thinking maybe over here we can set up an area for potential redstone testing, or above our original hut. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a lot of work ahead of me. I'm going to be clearing this whole thing out, and if we encounter lava, well, that just means I'm going to be, I'm going to have some obsidian on my hands, because we are going to clear that all out. So let's go ahead and get started and roll the time lapse. So I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely time lapse, and as you can see, this is our giant hole. Now, we do need to decorate this bad boy, in which we are going to work on that here in a little bit, but we need a quick way to get up and down this thing temporarily. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to just drop some water down here off the edge. I think that's going to be the best solution. I mean, for right now, I was going to use ladders, but you know, the new water mechanics just make things so much easier. And actually faster than ladders at some point. You can see right here, we're gonna remove that column. But when we place this down, we're gonna drop it like, say, I don't know, right here. There we go. So we're gonna get a lovely water pillar that's gonna go all the way down, knocking off all the torches in its path. And then we should get a nice little platform down there, for which we can jump to. There we go. Look at that. Fills the whole area. We have a bunch of water. Now, we should be able to get into this water stream. And what we can do is actually go down relatively quick. Oh, no. And also fall into lava. So yeah, if we were to patch this up right here, that wouldn't happen. But yeah, we have a lot of items that we need to get out of here right now. Let's see. This area needs to be patched up. If we're going to be swimming, we need to make sure that we can swim properly. All right. So, yeah, if we're going to swim back up, what we can do is we go down like so, and we can actually get up here really quick. Like, this is really fast. And if you want to breathe, there you go. Look at that. We didn't even run out of breath doing that. Pretty quick. Super, super awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and mine down the column here. We're going to go ahead and get our dirt pillar out of the way. And also try our best to clear out these chests. We do have a couple chests that we need to clear out. I did sort of replenish my cobblestone, so we're pretty good there. I do, however, need to drop some coal into the side chests here. Get some of that going. And what we're going to do is we are going to fill this bad boy up with some cobblestone. And get our smelters going. Producing a bit more stone. You see right here, we do have a bunch of stone that has built up. Perfect. And I think this also stores experience, I believe. I don't think stone is giving us experience, but everything else is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this cleared up, and then we're going to start decorating. So I just spent a little bit of time farming up some spruce logs because I knew we were going to be needing it for today's episode. And what we're going to do now is actually use a spruce log for decoration inside of our mine. And what I'm going to do is start from the bottom, and of course we can go all the way down because there's water down here, and we're going to place these logs on the sides on all 4 corners, and we're going to take these all the way up. And eventually I was thinking about putting some here, but I think we're going to do cobblestone pillars up the center here, and of course there's going to be archways that are going to lead us into what is going to be our mines, going in all 4 directions. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but of course, you know how it goes. We can do a little time lapse and speed this bad boy up. So now that we're down and we have something sort of decorated, I hope you guys sort of like the decoration so far. It's not perfect. We still need to get a lot of stuff along these edges here, and I think I'm going to use probably some more of the cobblestone walls and sort of mix it in between cobblestone and some of the brick and maybe andesite and stuff like that. I don't know, but I think the thing that's going to make this look really cool is when we add leaves and such to this. And this is really going to make this thing stand out. So far, we need to sort of get our water situation under control so that way we can sort of close this off. But I want to make it so that way we can access and be able to get into this. So I know that our actual level is 2. And if we jump, our head can dip into the water. So I think if we get this just right, we can put like a half slab here and jump up, and that way our head can just barely get into the water, so that way we can get going. So let's go ahead and get a crafting table we can throw down here. And I want to make some trap doors, preferably a few of them. And what I'm going to do is put the trap doors right here. Like that, just so it closes this up and keeps everything nice and trimmed. What I'm going to need to do though here is place some trapdoors on the bottom section here. And to do that, I'm going to need to move this and place it on that side. Wrong side. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that right this time. There we go. And that should hold the water in. Just like that. So we have a section there that is held in place. Now, what I should be able to do is open this up and be able to get into the water source. Yeah. And I don't know if a half slab is going to, or a slab is going to work. I can say half slab, but I always get called out for it when it's definitely called a slab. Let's see. We can probably make a couple slabs. The slabs do work. So what we can do is line this whole floor with slabs. We're going to need to do this anyways because the base of the floor is actually going to be water. So if we make this whole thing filled with slabs, you'll see this right here is going to be filled with water because it's how we're going to be able to get down temporarily. This is how we're getting up, right? And then I should probably place this in a different location. Or no, I think this is just fine having the water go like that. And there we go. The only other thing that would make this look a lot better is if we were able to get that water column completely gone. But what this being too wide helps with is we can go into swim mode, right? And us being in swim mode makes us go way faster when we hold spacebar. So fast that we don't take any damage. And we can also do it going down as well. As long as we're fully submerged in the water, we can go really fast down as well without using water columns. And that's, you know, that's what we want to do. We want to be able to get down without using water columns. Like I said, this is going to be, this is going to allow us for us to jump down, sort of YOLO ourselves down underground, and that is going to get us started with our mine here, right? And this is technically where everything is going to start. We're going to have 3x3 tunnels here, and we're going to be able to branch off of most of them. And then we can also later on maybe even use this as, I don't know, a way to get around our various tunnels that are underground that maybe connect to things. Like I know there's a skeleton spawner nearby, so this would be a great tool to use to get to that skeleton spawner. You know, stuff like that, which would work really, really well. So let's go ahead and get some shears, which I already have some shears. I really wish you could enchant these things with like unbreaking or something. That'd be really great. I'm going to need to go tree trimming. Yes. Actually, I might harvest some of these leaves over here, which are a little bit different than everything else we've been using. We're eventually just going to have leaves literally everywhere. Also, placing some grass and such in there once we get a silk touch pick will also make the whole thing come to life. So, I'm going to harvest some of this, harvest some other leaves, and guys, we are going to start really getting this thing looking good. Also, we need to harvest some of our vines, that are nearby, as we are going to use these for decoration as well. So guys, here it is. This is what we've gotten so far. The only thing left to do is literally just place the water. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess I'll go ahead and grab another bucket so we can make ourselves an infinite water source down there. But so far, this is what we got. We have a hole that we can now jump into and land in the bottom, guys, and start mining. And we're also going to have room for chests and things like that in the walls down there, so that way we can have some storage. And I think eventually what we're going to do is we're going to have a system set up so that way we can have a cart automatically make its way to our storage area and start depositing into a massive storage backlog. So it'll be like a massive storage unit. And what we'll do is we'll go back through there and we'll manually sort it until later, which I would love to have an auto sorter. So that is a big project that'll have to happen later on down the road. But for right now, look how cool this looks. And the only thing that we can do to make this look a little bit better maybe is to chop down like maybe a couple of these, kind of misalign some of these things. I don't know. Kind of vary these things here a bit. Kind of do something like that. I think this is gonna work out perfect. Guys, this sort of thing is what I really like seeing. I like seeing these things sort of come to life. And sort of look different. Look different than everything else. Which is what I've been working towards. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So, I mean, this is... Let's break some of this. I mean, we can add a stair here. Just to make things look different. You know, add a little bit of variation. Looks like it's like a building used to be here, but instead it's just a hole in the ground that we're going to use. So let's go ahead and grab another bucket. I think I have one laying around here in my storage room. Let's pop on over here. I guess not. We've probably lost it along the way. No telling where I honestly put a bucket. Knowing me, I probably placed it in some random chest that's in this house over here and totally forgot about it. But anyways, we're going to grab a couple buckets. And guys, we have to make this jump together. That's the whole point of having this jump is, guys, we need to be able to do it together. So let's go ahead and get all the way down here so that we can situate it. I really want to remove this water column. This is not going to be a feature of this. What I plan on having is another way of getting up that doesn't involve this. Right? We're going to use some other solution for that. And there we go. We have an infinite water source. Just like that. That we can now land in and not die. Right? Alright, so let's challenge yourself. Let's head all the way back up here. Look at that. We can even eat while we're swimming this fast. That's super cool. And guys, all we gotta do is work our way over here. So like, I don't know, say there's like a little path right here to where we go. Alright, I'm gonna go mining. Let's jump down. Bam. We are ready to go mining. Oh yeah. This thing is super, super cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also ring that notification bell if you haven't already. And also give this video a huge thumbs up, as that really does help out the series. Guys, I really do appreciate you guys sticking along this long through all these vanilla Let's Plays. I do really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.